See Shaun vlog for another video at Alton Towers. I'm here with Matt and we're gonna get scared tonight because we're here for Scarefest. We're a little bit early. Our ticket doesn't let us in till 4. We have a twilight ticket, so there wasn't any full day one. But we are here, we are back for a full day tomorrow. I'm really excited about getting in some scare mazes because we couldn't do HHN this year, so this is the next best thing. Let's head in. We've made it into Scarefest. It is absolutely chucking it down. This camera's going to be a problem. My phone's a problem because it's touchscreen and all the water's on there. But anyway, we're going to get what footage we can for Scarefest today, but it is very, very wet. So this is going to be a difficult job. However, just makes it all the more fun, right?
Yeah.
Should we go and get scared? We haven't decided what our first maze is yet, but we need to get to it.
Is it going to be amazing?
Do I have to put up with this?
Yes, sorry.
There's music on the way to the mazes and lots of food. We'll have to find some of that later just to warm us up because it's cold and wet. Yep. We still haven't figured out which maze we're going to first, but we really need to hurry up.
We do.
Yeah. Let's pop you in the bag. There's a bit of a queue for Hex. We're still looking for our first maze, aren't we?
Yes.
We found the attic though.
We did.
You look done in already, mate.
It's the weather. I'm probably going to end up coming away from here with the temperature. I've got my cold.
Yeah. It's lovely weather, isn't it?
Yeah.
Busy in there as well. Okay, let's find all of the scare mazes. So we've got the attic, Altonville Mine Tours, and Toxic Junkyard, which is what we're doing tonight. And then tomorrow we're doing Darkest Depths, and the dungeon. Where are you? Where are you? Let's find you. Let's head into the attic. Terror at the Towers.
Those who have epilepsy, heart conditions, those of a nervous disposition, and anyone under the age of 50.
Is that person riding a lion? We've applied our face masks. Have you? We just went into the attic, got to the top of the stairs, and all hell broke loose and we got evacuated. So we are now standing in the great drawing room with lots of other groups waiting to go back in and seeing if we can. So hopefully we can go. We were like that close to getting our first scare. You missed out on it, Matt.
I did.
Are we ready to go back in?
Yes.
It's been about half an hour that we've been hanging around. So we're going to play a game, apparently.
Okay, so for example, someone will start off by shouting 1.
That was a fun game.
We're just waiting to go back in.
Yep. Very clever. Very
Yep.
clever.
I hope the person's alright.
I hope so, yes.
Yeah.
I hope the scare actor doesn't feel too mortified.
Yeah. We've just done the attic.
Whew!
I hope the person who needed medical attention and needed to be evacuated is okay, and that the scare actor who may have caused that is okay as well. But the attic, when we finally got in there, started off quite well. I really liked the story in the little room at the beginning, and when you go in the fireplace, that was my favourite bit, because it got so dark and the flashing flame red lights.
Yeah. No, that was really, really good. I got several frights, but it's easy to give me a fright anyway.
It is. I saw a scare happening at front, so I pushed Matthew in front so that he would get it, because he didn't see the person.
I was sacrificed.
I need some food, you need a toilet. And another maze.
And now it's time for some chicken.
It's food time and you couldn't even wait. Straight in. Right. I've got, let me show you, a donut burger. You're jealous?
I am.
That's all of the chicken eaten. Now it's time to do another maze, and we're going to do the Altonville mine tours. It's a 50-minute queue, Matt.
Oh yes, more waiting. But it should. To be honest, it looks very spooky. It should be worth the wait. I don't think we're going to get any rides tonight, though.
No, I don't think we're going to get any rides done.
No.
That's Altonville Mine Tours scare maze done, and out of the two we've done so far, that's my favourite. We've still got Toxic Junkyard to do, which we're going to do now. But that one was brilliant. Lots of good scares in that one. Some really dark bits, some strobe lights, some naked baby, grown old granda men, some creepy whispering going on. You had to get down and crouch to get through a little bit of the mine. That one, the setting of that, like the set dressing and the theme was really, really good. So I would happily do that one again.
Yep.
We might do it again, we'll see. But let's go and find Toxic Junkyard, and then hopefully the queue's not too long and we can get on a ride.
Yep.
It's a 50-minute wait for Toxic Junkyard, so we're going to go and ride something. Spinball Whizzer is a 0-minute wait. So why not? Let's go and spin our whizzers.
Oh yeah.
Whatever that means. It's dark, it's a roller coaster. Let's do it. Just ridden Spinball Whizzer, and in the wet, it was flying. That spun us a lot, and it felt like we wanted to come off the track because we were weighted on one side. But it was good fun, wasn't it, Matt? Where are you? Why are you hiding behind me? What are you doing?
It was very fun. And in the rain.
In the rain.
Yep.
It was wet and slipping.
Yep.
Hold on tight. You must escape. Go.
Just rode Rita, and she was fast. It was a walk on. We literally walked the queue line straight onto the ride. Straight into the seat. Very, very fast. And fresh at this time of night. Woo. How did you enjoy Rita? You never got to ride it on the previous visit.
No, the previous 2 times. Loved it. It was, you woof, straight
Yep.
away.
What they need to do is mix Rita and Stealth together.
Actually, yes.
And that would be awesome.
I did think, oh, was that it?
Yeah.
It's
It needs to be higher, like Stealth. And Stealth needs to have all the twists and turns that Rita does. We're going looking for something else to do now. We are now going to wander through the gardens and have a look at the lights that they've got set up everywhere. Starting with the ones in these trees. And that monument behind the camera. That looks impressive. Let's have a look. Did you just fall?
Yeah, second time. Just watch where I'm going. A bit dark here. I think they've put some lights around.
Matthew.
This attraction is not suitable for those.
Just done Toxic Junkyard, and that was a lot of fun. I love chainsaws and things because they're really like, when they get close, it gets a bit freaky. But that was a lot of fun, like a crazy junkyard, abandoned, fairgroundy, amusement park rides, like torture stuff. It was pretty good, I thought. What did you think?
It was. I like that. And
Yeah.
I've heard other people didn't think it was the best one, but I liked it. I died several times from being chainsawed. But,
Yes, you did.
I did. It was so funny.
It's my second favourite. Favourite being Alton Mines, then that, then the attic. And we've got the other one which we're going to do tomorrow, which will continue on in this video. We're going to see if we can ride something now before the park closes. We don't have long. We're in Smiler. What a way to end the night on Smiler. 14 inversion, some crazy cackling laughing. Let's do it. Hope the queue's not too long, but it doesn't matter if it is, because it's going to be the last ride before we head out. That's the last ride of the evening, Smiler. We managed to get on it. We walked all the way. It would have been a walk on, but we had to wait for more people to come through the queue to get to the train, so that there was more weight, so that it was safe. Which is fair enough. It was a really good ride though, in the dark. Really good.
Yep.
Freaky. I felt far more disorientated in the dark than I do during the day, and I feel disorientated during the day on that ride. That is still my second favourite roller coaster in the UK.
Definitely.
Yes, it is. Icon's number 1. Stealth is not Stealth. Swarm is number 3. Stealth is number 4. I don't know, I'm making up a list on the spot here. We're going to head out the park now, but we will be back tomorrow, so there's more to come in this video. We're going to head out and see what we can see on the way out. Trick or treat from my mum. We're heading off to the hotel, so we'll be back in just a second for you guys at Alton Towers tomorrow, where we're going to do some stuff during the day, and we've got the dungeon and another maze to do in the dark. So we'll see you in a moment. We're back for day 2 of Alton Towers and Scarefest. Let's go and ride something, because we don't have our scare maze until this afternoon. We've got the dungeon a little bit later on as well, and then the scare maze. We can't take you into the dungeon or the scare maze the same as the other ones, but we'll tell you all about it. We're also going to get some food at try and get some food at the Woodcutters, whatever that restaurant's called.
Sure.
Yeah, my eyes are streaming, it's cold. Let's go and ride something. What do you want to ride first?
Anything.
Yes. How funny was it?
Hello.
Are you having a good morning so far?
It's all right so far, yes.
Very good.
From what year are you from?
I'm from 1737.
Oh.
I'm King George III.
Oh, Your Majesty. First ride's going to be this one. You ready to spin?
I am.
You off for your cannon firing skills? I'd have to be nuts. So bad are your skills that you blew a hole in the captain's hat. He's not best pleased.
That was fun. It was very tough to spin that one though.
Yes.
The Legoland one's much better, the spider one. But that was fun still.
The wheel was that like it was.
It was really stiff, like really hard.
That's what she said.
We're gonna have a look on the Shark Bait Reef now.
Yay!
More Newcastle fish!
Yay!
Yay, we're winning!
Yay!
Oh, these are baby rays. Baby flap flaps.
Shaun,
Fishes.
There's a shark above your head.
Whoa!
Oh my god.
What are you doing up there, mate? The Shark Bake Reef was a lot of fun. That's a really cool small sea life centre where there's some good sharks in there, a couple of rays and some interesting looking fish and some jellyfish, so that's pretty cool. If you've got to spare 10-15 minutes and the queues are quite long, hop in there and have a look. Take the kids because it's a lot of fun. We're going to go and ride something now, so what do you fancy?
Anything.
Something thrilling. Just ridden Jewel. Who won? Who won this time? I won.
Wrong here.
I was leading.
I killed all the zombies and the monsters and the Frankensteins.
There's lots of screaming.
It was seemed very dark in there compared to last time. Like very, very dark.
I've got trigger finger hurt. There's lots of pulling.
That's what she said. We're going to head over to Nemesis. That was a good ride on Galactica, although someone did the vomit comment before us, so I had to wait a little bit, but it was a good ride. I really like flying coasters, especially the bits where you're on your back, going backwards, head first, because you just get all the blood rushes to your head, and it's awesome. That's my favourite part of the flying coasters. What about you?
I enjoyed that second time around. I was terrified the first time around because I'd never done that kind of flying coaster before.
But you liked it this time?
I did, yes.
My seat did feel like it was going to come off.
I was a bit clenched.
We're going to join the queue for Nemesis now.
Yay, Nemesis.
Okay, the queue for Nemesis is 50 minutes long and it's sticking out the entrance bit.
It's cool.
We know later on when it gets dark that queue will go right down. So we're going to get the Sky Ride over to the Dark Forest.
Welcome to Scarefest. We hope you're having a simply splendid day at Alton Towers Dungeon. But now it's time to get you get into rest. Quite a view, isn't it?
This particular Sky Ride I don't like at all. It's very, very high and it's rocking. Don't you laugh at me.
This is funny.
If I wasn't terrified, I'd get up there and punch you in the face for laughing at me. Oh, it's rocking.
No one's waving.
Will you stop waving? You're rocking it. I mean, you can see the gardens from up here, but it's very high.
What you see here is some of the very finest in the land.
Can we get off?
We're talking water. You may have been bowled over by the jaw-dropping size of some of our great roller coasters. Have you heard that there are some right in the jaws because, well, he weighs a whopping 30 pounds.
I am glad to be off that thing. We're gonna go and find some lunch now before we do the dungeon. We've made it into the Woodcutter's Grill and it took about 50 minutes, 45 minutes in the queue outside till we got to the table. Then you order through that. But it doesn't work for us. So we had to flag someone down and get attention. Anyway, I've got a big Coke. And some delicious chicken coming my way.
I'm having the scampi and chips and a Sprite.
And then we're going to the dungeon. And I'm leaving him there.
The deep dark dungeon.
But the food took about 3 minutes to come. And I went for this. Doesn't that look good, man?
It does look good.
As well.
It does.
And cheesy garlic bread. That was actually pretty decent. Much better than I thought it was going to be. Why don't you wear this now? Much better than I thought it was going to be. I had the barbecue chicken and it was quite tasty. Although the chicken underneath was a little bit dry. But the sauce and the chips and garlic bread were really, really good. Matt polished his off, so he's back there. So I'm assuming he liked his as well. But now we're going to do the dungeon. Now we can't take you in with us. So I'll tell you all about it afterwards, what our thoughts are. Or what my thoughts are. Matt can tell you what his are. Just come out the Alton Towers Dungeon, and that was really enjoyable, well worth the money. We paid £12 for that plus the 4th scare maze. And it was good fun. There's 6 stories and a boat ride. And the boat ride, you go through the Black River. You start off in the courtroom, and I got pulled into the dock and I was accused of stealing all the wenches and all the horses, and even the horse turned up to like give me grief. So that was good. Then we went through the Black River on the boat, not in the river.
Got bled on.
Got blood on, yeah. We got blood on way and squirted all over and stuff. Then we were in. What was the next bit?
It was the torture chamber.
Yeah.
With the testicles.
The torturer, yeah, because she had like willy chopper off her, which she did to some other guy. She's like, you know what, you need a smaller one. Some of the jokes in there were quite adult, so it might not be totally suitable for kids, or just hope the jokes go over their heads a little bit. There was a plague doctor, the nurse. She frightened me. As I was going around the corner, she just went whoa, and I was like whoa, like that, like whoa, like whoa, like, you know, like that. Or the highwayman, and then it ended with creepy Molly May and the ghost story, and she was like freaky.
I just called her Molly Brown.
Molly Brown?
Oh, Molly May. Molly Brown.
Molly May, Molly Brown.
She was very spooky.
Whoever she was dead anyway, so I don't think she really cares. I mean, she might haunt you for calling the wrong name.
Probably.
That's the Alton Towers Dungeon. We've got another maze to do, so let's go and check that out. We've also got some more rides to do as well, and it's getting darker. Not that you can really tell, but it is. So we're going to do some more rides in the dark.
And it's getting colder.
Yes, it's nice and warm in there. Darkest Depths is currently down for technical difficulties, so we're going to go and ride Oblivion. And we'll just drop right in if we don't look down. Nemesis was great fun, really fast, We'll queued about 25 minutes to get on that one, but now it's time to go and do the Darkest Depths maze, because it's been a little bit of a while since we last checked it, and we need to get that one done. And then we're going to do Wicker Man in the semi-darkness.
Semi.
What?
In the semi. Sorry.
There's something wrong with you.
Oh, there's lots wrong with me. I'm not going to...
Are available to purchase.
Yes. Smoking. No smoking.
Darkest Depths is my favourite maze. Scare maze. My favourite one.
Don't blame me.
It's overtaken Altonville. Now, part of the reason was I couldn't see a thing because it's all like the lights in there and the smokiness and the fog. They've got good sound effects, good theming, really good smells, and like the wind and stuff, because you're going under the sea and there's pirates and all that kind of business. And my glasses were fogged up with my mask, so I really couldn't see. So I got nearly all of the scares. Yep. There was one that didn't get me but got Matt. Just a guy lying on the floor, and I was like, that's an actor, because he's got a mask on, and they haven't put masks on the dummies. Well, apart from this dummy. So yeah, so that is my favourite one. Really, really well done. But now we're going to ride the Wicker Man.
All hail the
70-minute queue. So let's do it.
I just thought I'd ask.
And I just thought I'd tell you.
Then tell me, who was dressed as a zombie?
No! Who was dressed as a skeleton?
Forget the skeleton. I want the zombie's name.
Why?
Because.
Because? Oh, she was a werewolf.
I give up.
We've given up on Wicker Man. We stood there for 20 minutes and we still weren't in the main part of the queue. So that definitely was more than 70 minutes. More like 2 hours. And we need to get home. So we're giving up on that. Bought some pick and mix, some other little bits, and played with some balls. And here's that.
So with a flick of the wrist, quite gentle, drop it on the leg.
That's what she said, Matt. He wants to win a Pikachu for Natalie. A weird looking Pikachu.
Which Pikachu?
Go on.
So sir, my tip, quite gentle flick, on the leg. Don't just throw it straight in.
Say how good you are with your balls, Matt.
Look at the wrist. Wait. 5 more. 4 more. Gentle, mate. Woo. Gentle caress, sir. Look at it. Right, sir. 2 more. 2 in a row to win, sir. 6.
No.
1 more. Get it in. And give it another. Here we go. You beefed it there, sir. Good effort. Thank you.
That was terrible.
That was terrible. See if he can handle his balls.
Apologies, sir. Carry on. We've got one in before. Which picked me first row, sir. Carry on. Oh, last ball. Drum roll. Oh, apologies, sir.
You didn't even see the one I got in. So that's going to bring Scarefest to a close for us. I've had a really good 2 days. My favourite maze, Darkest Depths. I've done some good rides. It's been quite good. I think the one thing that this is missing is better music around the park, or more music. Scare zones. They need scare zones, yeah, and then it'll be a really good event.
Yep.
Like really, really good. They can learn from Fright Nights and from HHN and other places, but I've had a really good time. It's going to bring this vlog to a close, so keep making memories.
Catch you later.
Bye. Come on in, buddy.